Hello, we are here with one of Liberia's best basketball coaches and somebody who I admire so much. I never knew her, but I started knowing her from the national county sports meets and the way she carried herself, the way she talked to the players. I got so impressed. So we are here with beautiful Wellay Baar, alais Drogba. I think all of you know the name, and we are here with her this. Hello and welcome to this interview.
Hello, thank you.
It's a pleasure having you.
It's always an honor sitting with you guys. Yeah,
So what's up? I was like,
life is okay. Thank God for life, and mm, we're going on gradually. As long there is life, there is hope,
hmm,
and yeah, we're getting there.
great. I like to hear that we are definitely getting there.
Yeah.
Too many things. We have many things to talk about, but
Okay.
we're going to start with you.
Okay.
I would say your career. You've been a basketballer. How did it start, and while being a basketballer, how was it with you?
Okay. So I started my basketball career from the Lemmeter High School team.
Okay.
Initially, I started playing football, but my mom had some issues with me playing football, and so I had to switch. And I switched just by seeing AC Jala,
Okay.
a former basketball player, one of the best I ever saw on the floor. I saw her playing basketball in Len Miller Gymnasium, and I was like, oh, girls do play basketball. And that was how I said I want to learn how to play basketball. And then through the help of Moses Simpson, I was able to learn how to play basketball. And right in that gym, there are some stories that there will be a lot of time and opportunity to be able to go in depth.
Okay.
But then you know how to play basketball, you need slingers, right? And that's the most funny part about it. I was like, I don't have slingers because the slingers I have for PE was not the slingers needed for basketball, right? And you know, basketball slingers have to come to your ankle.
Okay.
For protection, right? And then I had to look for something to tell the Oma so that I can get a basketball slinger to learn how to play basketball. And then I went and told her, I said, Mom, I need to get slinger. Can you imagine I'm around 10th grade, but I told her I need a slinger for PE. I was not even doing PE at that time. So my mom now going to school and honestly all of those things, she just wanted the best for her kid. And she said, okay, I'll get you slingers. And went down with us, I got a pair of slingers. And that's how I started learning how to bounce basketball right in Lemmeter Gymnasium. And that's how I had the first opportunity to represent Lemmeter High School at the Open Air Sports Commission on Broad Street.
Okay.
And it was kind of strange coming from the football side and seeing myself on that floor with the gymnasium at that time. Yes, the gym was packed to capacity. At first, when I was about to enter S and Sports Commission, I kind of panicked. I was like, can I go in? Can I stay out? And I went there, and as God could have it, I had a very good game that season or that year. Lemmeter ended in the final, and then we lost it, unfortunately. But then it was just not about the finals. I got sparked. So the former representative and a father to me, father figure in my life, Honorable Solomon C. George, made a visit on the Lemmeter campus and said, oh, I'm here to see one of you guys play, one of the players of Lemmeter. And he said, who? He said, Wellay Tiba. But then he went with the name Didier. So the school was like, Didier. So he said, Wellay Tiba. So yes, that's our student. And then they called me. So I was kind of afraid. And then I went downstairs. I went with one of my classmates. And then I saw AC. So I was comfortable because she was a teammate and a senior player to me. So we negotiated. And the funny part about it is that before you play for Honorable George's team, he has to meet your parents. Yeah. Before you play for Solomon George's team, he has to go to your parents. And he went there on that day. Look, life has its own twists and turns, right? My mom knew Honorable George. So, come to think of it, I'm battling from the start. I told you my mom don't know I'm practicing basketball. She don't even know that I'm playing. Now, he has to go and see my mom. So I'm like, how did this work? And I just left it like that. And then when they met, both knew one another. My mom knew Solo from way down.
Okay.
And then that was how they gelled and they had a good conversation. I could see the laughter. And I was a little bit happy. Yeah. And then she told him that as long as it is for you, my daughter will play basketball. And that was how she turned me over to Honorable Solomon C. George, who after a year my mom passed and he took better care. In this career path that I'm on today, all started with what Solo envisioned and with the effort that I put in. That was brought me to where I am. So I played for C Deltas. I went and signed for Solo team. I played for C Deltas. We won some championships, and then unfortunately the league had some issues, and I had to play for. I played for a series of teams. I played for K Deltas. I played for Timberwolves. I played for Phoenix, and then I retired from commissioners, where I won 3 championships, and I had to retire due to the rules and regulations of the game. You cannot be a coach and a player, especially at the level of first division. Yeah, so
but
I had to.
You still had age in your favor. Why did you decide to be a coach?
Yeah, but I had age, and everything has to do with rules and regulation, which we try to battle that. And I always say this, and I hope that in this career path, we try to change that, right?
Okay.
As a female coach, I don't care how far you go, you cannot play in a male league. So there's a big difference that you offer female coaches if they are young and still have time to play, let them play. It's not going to have any twist and turn, because the first division male league, the female cannot play in a league, because there's a rule that says if you are coaching in this league, you cannot play, right? So I cannot play in that division. So I think the opportunity should be given. I hope that the LBA listen to this and know that they need to look at that rule, so that they don't give people time to say, okay, I need to reach my 35 or my retirement age before I can start to coach, because there's a rule that bound me from coaching. But you asked the question about what inspired me to coach. It still boils down to Honorable Solomon C. George. And I always say this guy gave me an authority like the way God did Moses. He gave me a rod, and I was able to use that. And I feel everywhere he sit, and every time people talk about me, there is a glory that goes back to Honorable George. Because when my mom passed, I was just focusing on the playing career, and then I had to go to school. And I went to the African Methodist Episcopal Zion University for my BSc level. And then when I entered in 2014, Honorable George saw it in me. I think he saw something that I really didn't see in myself. Right? He saw that leadership, and then he was coaching Zion the basketball team. And then he said, well, he just put me like you acting. I don't have chance today. Go and coach the team. It was not like a formal appointment. Like I won't be at today's game. Go and handle the team. That's how it was. Just go and handle the team. And and I went there, and that one excuse, that one excuse from Honorable George, right? It turned to me taking over the team. And that first season, we ended as second runner up to how you call it, Stars University. It was my first opportunity coaching. And then we ended as runner up. And then I was like, okay, there is something in this for me that I need to push for. And that's how, from that day, there was only one time I was runner out in the university tournament. Wow. I won continuously. Every time at the end of the season, you can just have your hands there and say, I'm waiting for the trophy, and I will go and deliver the trophy. So it was from that time that I saw something. But the country we're in, It's crazy. Bullets in the country are too much. And it is affecting young people, a lot of young people. I want to use this to send message out. When I started to win those awards, best coach, taking Zion to that highest peak, like winning the championships year after year. You know what happened? People started to say, I'm coaching 4 grown men. I don't coach. And like, she's not a coach. She just opportune to have players, right? And I'm like, I love challenges. I'm going to defy this or to prove something. And that was how I decided to form Spartacus basketball team, which we'll talk more about.
Oh, that was great. And I must admit, I like the confidence because not too many women will want to take on that challenge where somebody will just say, "Oh, okay, I don't have chance today, but I want you to fit in." You might even find an excuse.
Yeah.
So I don't have time,
Yeah.
but you took the challenge, and say bravo to you.
Thank you.
While playing basketball, how's life with you? Because in Liberia, sports not not too many people are financially stable. But while playing basketball, how was it with you?
Uh, I tell anyone, I tell my players, I tell those listening that go for something you have passion for.
Okay.
Yes. A passion driven thing is something that you're going to get the best out of because you don't have any attachment. You don't need it when it's good. You're not going to be at practice because you have eaten. Look, we used to train with Euro Kings because Solo was the head coach of C Deltas. He was also the head coach of Euro Kings, and then we had to go train with those boys. And in Solomon George training, Coach George, you don't do female or male. When the guys are going 25 laps, the girls, he just saying 25 laps. He's not telling you girls you're going 15. You have to go. So anything you're doing, I think it should be passion driven. So it was I can't remember a club that I played for that I had monthly salary. No. There are times, yeah, good days, stepping comes, some days, nothing. But like I said, if you are driven by passion, you're going to go very, very far. So my playing career was never bothered because it was something I wanted to do. I'm actually a lover of sports. If you live with me, I want to play all sports in the world.
Wow.
So passion for sports is just out of there. I don't need any finance. All I need is just to have this place to go and somebody to be able to mentor or tutor, and you have me going. So I didn't struggle because I never had anything to focus on besides just push and reaching to the higher heights in sports.
Interesting, and I hope others out there will be listening, they'll be watching, and passion. You should always have passion for what you do.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Spartacus. You now coming to form your own team and serving as the coach. How has it been?
It have been a crazy, tough, and loving journey, and it's one thing that I'm proud of any day, any time in my life and in my career as a coach. And I'm small and people think I'm not the owner of Spartacus. Yeah, at times I have to tell you that Spartacus is my team before you know.
Somebody will want to know, where did you get funding from to sustain the players and their well-being, and even to get the materials
God.
for? Wow.
God. Because at times I don't fathom how we are able to reach this far. I just say God, because when Spartacus started, I just had the dream that, like, okay, people keep saying I'm coaching guys that are already in the first division, they already know basketball, so I'm not a coach. And I'm like, okay, what can I do? I form a team. Yes, Liberia Basketball Association, I could just put a team in the second division. Come on. There's no rules or regulation that say you should start from third division. I can put a first division team in the league and I get going, but I'm like, no, I want to defy that, or that I have to do something with people that know nothing to set certain point. So in 2021, that's why you see Spartacus' birthday is December 30, 2021, because that's when the plan came about. It was not a day we had the team. We are not even have practice at
But
that
where
time.
did the name derive from?
Okay, so I play with the former president. There's a name we use, and people always used to even fight to think that this is related to the former president. This is his team and
Okay.
stuff like that. Because Spartacus is a warrior name, and for me, even in my playing career, I love to fight. So I asked consent to use the name Spartacus because it was just like the president want to practice, the former president want to practice and stuff like that. So he just had the Spartacus name. And the motto for that team is what actually carried me. At first I wanted to name the team Chelsea, truth be told, because I'm a lover of Chelsea, but
Oh.
I'm like, no, no, no. So there were three names I had. One, Chelsea.
Okay.
Two, Gladiators. Three, Spartacus.
And what about the gladiator?
So Gladiator is similar to Spartacus, right? It's also a fighting name. And at time too, that Gladiator came from the African Methodist Episcopal Science University. Wow. I was once referred to as a small political a female gladiator. So that enthusiast,
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it.
yes. So that's, but then I was like, no, I think these two names are not too okay. So I'll go with Spartacus, right? And that was how I seek consent to use the name Spartacus. Yes. And then that was the name I used to register this team. But actually it's about fight. That's why the motto for the team is fight to the end, because until the time meaning can finish, it's not over. Right? Yeah, but that's where the name Spartacus comes. And can you imagine you starting a team, you don't have money, you don't have players, you don't have officials, you don't have coaching staff. You understand me? And then I was like, wow, how do I start this? And I told myself, whether you can do this. And you know, in life, your self motivation is something. Your self motivation is something. Go 1st. I prayed about it and I said, God should give me the strength to push this. And let's see how best we can be able to achieve this. Spartacus started. We had the first justification after the county meet, which was in the 2022 season. And then I gathered some players. I called for justification. I said I want players that do not know about the game. Okay. I want them to come. I was able to select 8 players from that team. And then no practice area. The boys needed to learn how to play basketball. So what I started with physical. We go on the beach. The guys would train. And then at the end of the day, we started getting a playing pitch. Sometimes we ask the guy at sports commission, can you please give us time? There is no team practicing, so my boys can be able to handle the balls and stuff like that. Then we were able to book the BYC code. It was not really good, but the boys were able to learn it gradually. And fortunately, middle part of the season, because the start of the season, Wellay Baar was the owner of the team. Wellay Baar was the head coach. Wellay Baar was the assistant coach. Wellay Baar was the team manager.
You are everything.
Wellay Baar the medic. Wellay Baar was the official in everything.
Wow.
And then I started to reach out to a few friends. Please be the secretary for my team. Please serve as vice president for my team. Please serve as president for my team. And with that, I was able to get our Daliet Sibo, who served as the president for the team for the 3rd division. I was able to get Julius Pagoro, who came in, another senior player in the National League, who came in to assist as an assistant coach for the season. And then, bit by bit, Spartacus won the championship that season, first season, can you imagine? So I was like, okay, something is in this, something big is going to come out of this. And that strength, that force, the energy, it just came naturally. 2nd division, Spartacus got good. Spartacus had president. Spartacus had vice president. We had Ambrose Battle coming in as the vice president. We have Bobby Crack, Councilor Crack giving his support. Then we have Moses Simpson, because the team moved to 2nd division. So Julius Pagoro now was in the 1st division. He couldn't serve there like that. And then Julius had to leave the following season. And then we have Moses Simpson coming in. And Moses Simpson, imagine, I spoke about him. He taught me basketball. I'm the head coach of Spartacus. Moses Simpson, who taught me basketball, is the assistant coach elect. My coach being with me. So
That's life. That's a video of life.
I had the support. I had the support now. And then the guys were able to go to second division, went on to win 2 games. Unfortunately, they lost the championship, but they got promoted. And then last season was massive. First division. Now, Spartacus have one of the most committed things. Spartacus have moved into a family ship. Spartacus now have all of the various positions filled in. And it is something amazing. First season in the first division, the biggest league, where when it's your first season, you know, you're freshman in the league, where everybody got to beat you. And we defied the odd and went as far as the semi-final, because the semi-final stage in basketball is the big four. And that's where we ended in our first season. I want to say that it had not been an easy journey. But I want to say I just started here as a person, but going forward, all of these people that are coming, they are giving this team a face that I think I alone could have done. And I really respect them for that.
And another thing I'm concerned about is you are a female, and people always say female should support female, female should promote female. And now you are a female having a team. You didn't go for females, instead you brought males to coach to be on your team.
Yeah.
But what triggered that decision for not going for female, instead you got a male team?
It was not about gender.
Okay.
Uh, it was about the league again. There is only one division in the Liberia Basketball Association League.
Does it
for
mean in
females.
a okay?
So
Okay.
I am an active player. I cannot create a female team because I'm going to play against that team. So you
Oh.
understand where it comes from. The female division in Liberia do not have first, second, and third. There is only one division, and that is
Oh.
the female division. That's how it's called. So we don't have first division female basketballers. No, it's just the female division. That's why you
Oh,
get
really?
third division, second division, first division, male category, and then the female division. We don't have different. Maybe in the future to come, we're gonna create that. So I couldn't form a female team.
Okay.
And initially, and up to this current period, I have not coached a female team.
Right. So that you don't have passion for
No, that's
coaching
not it.
females.
It's a future plan, but it have not happened yet.
Okay.
I've not coached a female team. I've just done that through maybe some tournaments where I'm invited, but officially I've not coached a female team.
Good.
Yeah.
Not the ways we got to go, but now you coach Nimba County. Was it your first time coaching in the national county sports league?
No, no, no. I was assistant coach during the 2022 championship at Grand won.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
I was the assistant coach to Otis.
And
Otis Yanin. And
how was the experience been being the lone female in the basketball category? Because we don't want to talk about football, because recently they had a female coach now, and now you were the only female in the basketball category. Tell us the
Yeah.
experience.
shout out to Famata team, colleague. Yeah, that's a big one. And so to talk about the basketball side, where we had to do it, I'm a lone female in the first division. There are other female coaches that were there before me. They may not
The
have
national
reached the
county
first.
sports league.
No, for the national county sports league, yes, I'm the first.
Yeah,
But
that's
for the national league, there are other coaches. They have moving to injured Butler. Those are coaches that have been in the national league. But for
The county meet.
the county league, this is my third year coaching. First was with Brentwood, but I was not the head coach, like I said. We won the championship. Second year was with Brentwood County, which we won the third place. And this just in the county league that became massive, right? It had a lot of sell out from the videos that was trending, and I want to say shout out to Yusuf and thank you for that. But I am always not a panic when it comes to my gender. I want people to understand that this field that we find ourselves in has to do with respect. There are people before you, there will be people after you. So give the respect and do what you know, and if possible, try to learn from people.
You know, people, how do you manage? This is a male dominant game. This is a male dominant sport, and mostly if you are in something where you have more males, and then you have a female who is trying to break barriers. There, like you talk about bullying.
Yeah.
There are people who they will bully you. They will say a lot of things about you. How do you manage? You've been a female.
I want to tell you that this is something that you have to build yourself on.
Okay.
Whether you are a male, you'll be castigated, you'll be humiliated, you'll be bullied, and likewise it goes to female. So you have to build that inner strength, right? And you have to forget about the he say, who say, the naysayers, because that ain't going to stop. And let me tell you something. The most threatening one is the fact that you keep dominating. And despite all of those things, you keep beating the odds and like, I can do this. You know who you owe it to? Meaning when you are at this stage, you owe it to those that trust and believe in you.
Okay.
You're always gonna get hit up. Like, do you expect me as a Chelsea fan to expect the coach of Chelsea to be praised by a Barcelona
No,
fan?
no, no, no.
Okay, so I just want to put it in that scenario. So imagine you're female, you go there. There was one statement at the end of last season. Somebody say, "How will you guys sit and allow the lady to beat you?"
Sometimes you're a small girl. Sometimes a lot of things people
Those are
say a
things that
lot
are
of
gonna
things.
come up. Except those things, hey, whenever people throw words at you, there are some positive in it. Use those as stepping stones to get to where you want to reach. Don't use it as reply to everything. For me, I don't like to. I like you to sell my story. I like to be able for you to say, okay, I had a conversation with Coach Well, and this is what she said. This is what I know about her. I don't want to come to you and tell you, say, this is me, this is what I'm going to do. I want my work to speak for me. So I always tell people I'm not intimidated by the male coaches. I'm not even intimidated by my players. Look at the players that I coach. See their height and see me right under them. So with that, one thing I want you to know is that as a coach, you have to get control and earn respect. It's not force.
Yeah.
Don't mind all of those things we do on the line and shouting and stuff. The inner control should be there first before you see that one outside. Like practice. You have to be a coach that is consistent, always there with your players. Like I said to him, because I'm a lone female coach and people following me, I just go and give you instruction. Then during the game, I want to tell the players what I did not teach them at practice. So what you see down there is just a formality. The real work takes place at the practice ground. Control is very important. Whether you are a male coach, you are a female coach, all I can say is that all of us in the field have to exercise respect, right? This is a field of dominant male,
Okay.
but I shouldn't expect a male coach to just respect me all of the time, see me and salute me. No, but as professionals, there is certain core value that we have to have, and that is respect, because that is what we really need for our players. So I can tell you for free, I'm not intimidated. I only respect the male counterparts, and I try to stick with what I know. Like a coach maybe so the basketball term is a coach is coaching his team and bringing on a 3-2 system. I as a coach should be able to find a way to strategize on how to beat that coach formation, right? But not to be worrying, you know. Well, I'm not intimidated. I can tell you, I keep my head high every time, and I keep my focus to achieve what I can achieve.
Interesting, interesting. I'm so impressed. Now that you finished second place for Nimba County,
Yeah.
where are you expected to be next? Where is your target for next county meet?
The people at Nima, shout out to the people at Nima, right? Yeah. Um, I don't know what the season holds, but I have been told that Nima want to work with me for the next season.
Okay.
And I have a sister.
Are you from Nimba?
I'm not from Nima, I'm from Grangeville County.
Okay.
I'm from Grangeville County, but as a coach, professionalism doesn't have a stable area. Yeah.
Okay.
So I could be coaching Neymar today, tomorrow I coach Lofa, next I coach Samu, next Green Pool or whatever it is. The profession doesn't keep you one place, right? It's something that whenever the opportunity comes, you have to go for it. But I can tell you for free, I go for opportunities where I'm respected. And
Okay.
that's what Nima did to me. That's why I'm coaching them. And I don't know what the future holds, but that's it. It was good working with them. The experience in the country is always
And
fascinating.
the final was such a competitive
Yes,
match.
a fingertip win.
Did you get disappointed after that defeat in the
Uh,
final?
Look, no one goes to the final and want to take second place. So disappointment always comes, right? And then the disappointment was not about the point that we lost. It was the chances that we saw to win.
Hmm.
Yes, that didn't happen, and everything is God had his own time. People say they say, oh, if you knew this ball supposed to go inside, this supposed to happen, that's supposed to
Yeah,
happen.
especially where you were leading, and then the opponent came back.
Yeah, the two
So
went in the second.
it was kind of crazy, but
Yes, but that's the game. If anything for you, you don't struggle that much for it. It comes. It it
but
comes.
people say success doesn't come easily.
It doesn't come easy, but I'm talking about sport wise. When I win is for you, I
Okay.
mean, there will be a fault from the opponent team that will give you that win because look, Nova led us. It was a back to back in the process, right? We led Lofa 2 points before going to the extra half or the extra time at 5 minutes. We led Lofa 2 points, and if you witnessed the game, you saw that the last ball that was to be rebounded hit on top of the rim and just went to a tap in, and that's it. That's what I'm saying. So if we were to win that game, I don't think the ball was going to go outside. So
Okay.
it was that their win, but it was a half fought win.
Good. Then I
Yeah.
must say I'm one person who is proud of you, and I always since I started knowing since I followed. I think I told Yusuf. I said Yusuf, there's a lady I saw and she's the coach for, but then Yusuf didn't go in the gym.
Mm.
She's coaching Nimba, but I really like her. I mean, she's confident. The way she talks to the players, I just like her. You say I know her. She's a close friend of mine. Honestly, you're very good, and I must say congratulations. And we pray to see other ladies out there tomorrow. Just gotta go. Outside of our conversation, the ministry, the government, the president of Liberia just nominated a female.
Mhm.
Let's get your take on that. A young female now is going to serve as the next minister of youth and sports. What's your take on that?
Uh, I must say thank you. I must say a very big thank you to the president for such a decision. I think if my record and that of what I've been posted is she's the youngest.
35 years.
And no disrespect to all those that have served in that position, but the volume of that place speaks Ministry of
Youth
Youth
and
and
sports.
Sports. So that alone is something that she had a mentor to now advance and make this count. I've seen a lot of read up, and I just want to talk about that shortly.
Okay.
People should start looking at people or appearance. And I'm one person who have been bullied for that. Why do I always wear trousers and shirts and stuff like that? People have a unique style, and we should respect that. No one goes to someone's house beside your parents bringing you up, and that's why the law of every republic give consent to maturity. That is, some countries 18, some countries 21. If you reach this age, you make decisions for yourself. People should know that it is of myself to do what I want to do. But I see people attaching this young or appointed minister to she goes on the beach, she wears swimming suit.
Beginning, yeah, yeah.
Okay, can we stop a young person from having their fun because they are minister
No.
or they going to be minister? And people get ready to say, okay, why did you tattoo your skin? Why do you do this? You people should stop interfering in people's lives. If a person wear trousers, does that make their brain not to function well? Have you asked this person? Have you sat with them? The intellect of that person, have you understood it? So I think I applaud if that is an appointment I look forward to seeing a great work from. And I hope she keep her head high because Liberians will be Liberians. They will talk about you, but use your actions and your work to prove them wrong. And I just want to say until our confirmation from the Senate, I want to say congratulations to her. We all look forward to working with her. And I hope the Senate look at that to do a fast confirmation and let's see what she can do. And I want her to know that there are a lot of young people out here waiting to work with her and make her to be one of the best, if not the best, at the Ministry of Youth and Sports. So I say bravo to her, my colleagues, soon to be head minister, purple of the
Extra even
Ministry of
sports.
Youth and Sports. We look forward to working with you and please do your work for politics because sports is a very unique area and that is something that you got to be able to work with everyone, diverse of their religions, political parties, affiliation, and whatever the case is, and be able to move that area forward. And this is a message. The Ministry of Youth and Sports have continuously been basically about football. I want my colleagues if this message can reach her that the Ministry of Youth and Sports is for all sports. The county may have moved forward for the past years. There are times there have been no basketball, there have been only kickball and football. I hope one of our workings for the next county meet can be the inclusion of all other disciplines basketball, football, kickball, track and field, volleyball, because these sports are dying when they are not seen on the national scene, especially the biggest competition we have in Liberia, the National County Sports League. There are a lot of athletes within these various disciplines and the talents cannot be showcased.
The last time we spoke with the outgoing minister, he
Yeah.
said they want to do it, but they don't have the financial backings and the strength, the time to include all those other
And that is why
sports.
I'm saying it can work.
Okay.
I think she can use that as a stepping stone. It can work. There are a lot of ways here and we have to find ways around it to make it work. But it's going to be really good to have all discipline in the next national county sports league.
Good, and it was nice having you. I mean, interesting conversation here, and thank you for accepting our invitation to come and sit. And we look forward to always having you to have similar conversations whenever the need arises.
Thank you.
And don't forget, this is Just Smile. Don't forget to follow Just Smile on Facebook and come to New Jordan Junction to get your Just Smile t-shirt. They have the shirt, they have the cap, they have the bags, they have the socks. You come and get the shirt or whatever you want. Thank you.